And it was while I was working for Integral Institute that I took part in something called the Integral Spiritual Center. The Integral Spiritual Center was a gathering of 35 or 37 lineage holders from different traditions around the world. And they were all committed to saying, what would it look like if we went beyond our individual traditions? We still included it, but we go beyond it in a way that embraces something that's trans-lineage. We go beyond it to embrace a single lineage, or the great lineage of humanity. I call it the great human tradition. I know there's some friends of Adidal here, he called it the great tradition. So what would it be like if we began to look at the great tradition of humanity, the treasury of human wisdom, not dividing it into different segments that come from different lineages or different religious traditions, but actually honoring there are these unique streams, and each of them bring a gift. And if we can begin to find the deeper structures that exist among these different traditions, we might be able to form a model where we can actually say, here's what we know about human potential. Here's what we know about human realization, spiritual cultivation. And so after that gathering at Integral Spiritual Center, I really felt like I had got hit with a lightning bolt. And I realized I needed to begin writing because I had found my life's journey, that I was committed to figuring out how I can study, learn, and then share what these great traditions have to offer. And so this book, and the series of books that it's a part of, is the culmination of about 7 years of work, 7 years of study. It's an inquiry into what is the great human tradition? What are some of the core elements that make up what's possible for us as human beings? And so tonight, the intention is to explore a couple of these aspects. I don't want to overwhelm you with content. I want to make sure that we stay in contact together. But I do want to at least mention a few things, and I want to do some practices together that allow us to actually directly experience what's pointed out in this book.